Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be taking a look at a new point-and-click adventure. This is Loco Motive. Now, I played the demo for this a couple of months ago as part of Steam Next Fest or something of that ilk, and it's really good. It's got some cracking pixel art, it's got some really good voice acting, and it's from what we played back then, it just seemed to have a really good sense of humour as well. So I've been looking forward to playing it, which we're going to do now. Let's get in.
Let's begin, shall we? Arthur, stop your dilly-dallying.
Coming, Lady Unterwald.
Thank you all for coming. You know me as the aging heiress of the Waldbahn Empire. But there comes a day for everyone when you know your time is up. I've long desired to leave my legacy in good hands, and after much deliberation...
It looks like we're approaching a tunnel, ma'am.
Ugh. I do hope it's one of mine.
Be quiet, you idiots! We don't have all day. Ahem! After much deliberation, it's my desire that the Unterwald estate be passed over in its entirety to...
Heavens
Auntie!
above!
No!
Wait! It may just be a flesh wound.
Maybe not.
You're telling us that's how it happened, Arthur?
This stinks, Bailey. It's got the unmistakable musk of guilt.
Careful, Lamont. We're dealing with a lawyer here.
Arthur Ackerman, attorney at law. Listen, Arthur. You're accused of murdering your own client. What do you have to say for yourself?
My hands are clean. I didn't kill Lady Unterwald.
I've got bad news for you, kid. Just take a look at those clammy, murderous hands.
Clammy?
Those are textbook murder mittens. Worst case I've ever seen.
There you are, Mr. Ackerman.
Kid, are you blind? We're trying to create an atmosphere here.
Just thought I'd check if our guest needs anything.
A suspect, Jimmy. And we're in the middle of an interview.
Oh, how exciting! I hope you land the job, Mr. Ackerman. I'm rooting for you. Perhaps I can get a coffee for our interviewee.
No.
Tea!
Get out, kid!
He seems nice.
That damn coffee boy has thrown off the whole vibe. It's not as simple as it looks, you know.
Remember the exercises, Lamont?
Exercises?
I am confident. I have value. He was about to crack. I could feel it.
I wasn't.
Stay there, Arthur.
Sure thing. I'll be right here when you get back. Looks like I'm chained to the desk. What do they take me for? A common criminal?
Okay, and we're in control, so Left click to move, right click probably to examine and stuff. We got an inventory currently empty. Yeah, so we can look around, we can examine stuff. This is all from the demo though, so I'm not going to linger too much on, you know, just examining stuff for the sake of it. Yeah.
There's a front page story about Lady Unterwald. It's the end of the line. The Unterwald Empire came to a grisly end last night when the wealthy heiress was unexpectedly assassinated aboard her own train. 3 suspects are currently held in custody, awaiting questioning.
Okay, we'll take that.
There's nothing more reliable than print media.
Alright, let's have a look at the list of suspects.
There's a photo of me surrounded by a significant amount of red yarn. That's probably not a good sign. There's a photo of me
Okay, yeah, I was
surrounded.
just checking if I could click on the other ones, but it seems not. Okay, so you can highlight stuff. There's a lot of hotspots in this room. A lot of it is just kind of environmental, little details and stuff. But
I know things look bad, but I'm not rooting through trash just yet.
as I did this already in the demo, I'm not going to linger too much in these opening scenes, as I said.
You won't catch me incriminating myself, tiny machine.
Just trying to remember. Borrow the fan.
Better not. I don't want to draw any unwanted attention. I bet those keys would unlock these shackles.
Because I can't remember how you do this now.
Damn, it's slightly too weak. Maybe I could funnel the airflow.
Okay, I think that's what the newspaper's for then. So we... Alright, let's try that then. Alright, well we can grab the brolly. And probably use that to snag the key, I think.
That's taken care of, but I still need to find a way out of here.
I'm guessing you won't go through the door.
I think they'd see me if I escaped that way.
Yeah, well probably the window then. It's quite high.
It's a long way down. Perhaps that dumpster could break my fall. Drat. I think they're coming back.
Let's try this again, Arthur. The whole story from the top.
Well, it began, as all good stories do.
With a hard-boiled yet handsome detective?
With a series of gratuitous establishing shots.
Prologue. Adversary proceeding.
It all started on the Royce Express. The night was still young. I felt like the world was my oyster. hope those oysters don't come back to haunt me.
Alright, let's have a look at some things here.
Ooh, I love a good brochure. But I have other pressing matters to attend to. This way for dining carriage, casino carriage, lounge area.
Is this the dark chiseled outline? Yes, I am a little stuck and I need some answers.
I've always been fascinated by these little trolleys.
Sir, you can order from the dining carriage if you're hungry.
Just browsing.
Okay.
It's a very generous likeness of Lady Unterwald. There's not as many wrinkles as the real deal. I don't remember leaving my door open.
There, that should do it.
Hello?
Oh, Mr. Ackerman, I presume. I was just...
Breaking and entering?
On the contrary, I've been sent by our mutual benefactor, Lady Unterwald.
Lady Unterwald, of course. If you've come about the sink, it was like that when I got here.
Oh, there's no need to be humble, Mr. Ackerman. 'Tis I, Herman Merman. Acclaimed novelist, detective extraordinaire. Oh, surely you've read the stories of my cases.
I'm not a big reader of fiction. Sorry.
Ah, well, there's a letter for you on the dresser.
And the suit?
Lady Unterwald believes a change of attire is in order. I'll give you some privacy. Until we meet again, Mr. Ackerman.
What an unusual encounter.
I think that
I
Herman
suppose I
Merman
should
is
read
one of
Lady
our
Unterwald's letter.
3 playable characters in the game. Obviously Arthur's being one.
Ah, what's better than comfy slippers, a tall glass of milk, and an even taller stack of paperwork? A portrait of Lady Unterwald in every room. That's the Royce Express guarantee. Old reliable. It's got me through many a jam. Nah, I don't need to look at my undergarments right now.
Fair enough.
I don't think this is getting fixed anytime soon.
Take a long, hard look in the mirror.
Looking neat and orderly. I'll let maintenance handle the blockage. This baby can hold up to 1,500 case files. 1,550 if I only pack 2 pairs of socks. One of my only stipulations for traveling long distances. You've got to have access to a trusty typewriter.
Alright, let's have a look at the letter.
I wonder what Lady Unterwald has in store for me this time.
Dear Arthur, please report to me at your earliest convenience. I have further amendments to make to my estate before the big announcement tonight.
As you know, it's my desire for every passenger aboard the Royce Express to not only enjoy themselves, but to part with a tale worth telling. While the flashy suit provided can be seen as a symbolic gesture of excitement and adventure, it's also a very literal one. Get out of those drab clothes and have yourself a good time. That's an order. Yours sincerely, Lady Unterwald. So, I need to meet with Lady Unterwald in her quarters. It's a stack of files regarding Lady Unterwald's estate. Each one needs checking over before receiving that sweet stamp of approval. Look out, world. Arthur A. Ackerman has some intense lawyering to do.
Alright, I guess we go and see our client then, I suppose.
It's a fancy cart for transporting luggage. I've only ever seen these in hotels. This way for kitchen carriage, kitchen pantry, service carriages.
Well, something tells me she's not in that direction.
Hello? Hello? I guess nobody's there. Hello? Looks like nobody's home. Anyone in? They must have left. Hello? I guess nobody's home.
Everyone's out. Alright, well let's move to the next carriage. We should probably talk to the people that as we come across them, get to know who they
The
are.
name's Arthur Ackerman. Pleased to meet you.
Hello. Stop butting in, Hagen. He was talking to me. No, he was clearly talking to me, Gunther.
Well, I guess I was talking to both of you?
Both of us? At once? Well, what is it?
Hey, aren't you the Gudrun twins?
That's us.
Of course. You're Lady Unterwald's nephews.
Auntie Unterwald put us in charge of the railway infrastructure.
Tunnels and bridges, to be precise. Although one of those is clearly more important than the other.
Indeed. Which do you prefer, Arthur?
I'm sorry?
What's more important? Tunnels or bridges?
What's your position on viaducts?
Well, those are bridge-like structures. I think that makes you a fellow bridge buff.
No, that hardly counts. They're separate things. Don't try to complicate things, Arthur.
Sorry. What's your position on
clicked the wrong
viaducts?
thing.
Well,
No, don't try.
Sorry.
Meant to do this one.
You know, it's just so hard to pick a favorite.
Oh, come now. You have to answer.
Bridges. I often work around my problems.
Ah, so you're a fellow bridge buff.
Ugh, of course you'd side with him.
You spent half the infrastructure budget on those stupid tunnels, Gunther.
And yet, they're still better than your bridges to nowhere, Hagen.
Are you both waiting for something?
We're waiting to be seated because someone forgot to make a dinner reservation.
I thought you were going to do it.
And don't even think about cutting in line, Arthur. I have low blood sugar.
Don't worry. I already ate. Do you know where I can find Lady Unterwald?
She's just up ahead.
Keep moving through the carriages, and you'll reach her eventually.
Thanks. I should probably go.
Bye.
Hello.
Alright, let's move on.
Hello.
Hello.
Arthur Ackerman, at your service.
Suzanne Goldschmidt. Can I help you, Arthur?
What brings you aboard the Royce Express?
Oh, I'm with the band.
You're in a band?
You're looking at the lead singer in Balboa Swing.
Whoa.
What about yourself?
I'm Lady Unterwald's estate attorney.
Ah, so you're a paper pusher.
It has its moments. Sometimes I get to use the rubber stamp. I've been instructed to have a good time.
And you think I'm that kind of girl?
No, I mean...
Relax, I'm just messing with you. They probably just wanted you to loosen up a bit.
Any tips for having some fun around here?
There are some simple pleasures in life we can all follow. Eat, drink, sleep, fun.
Okay, I think I get it.
There's no need to be such a square, Arthur.
I take no issue with the square. Straight angles, all sides equal, perfectly reliable for a shape.
I guess I prefer to talk with people a little more rounded.
What's wrong with being a paper pusher?
Being a paper pusher isn't a bad thing, Arthur. We just move in different circles, that's all.
Do you really think I'm a square?
Well, a little spontaneity couldn't hurt, Arthur. Maybe it's time to explore some new angles.
Aren't you supposed to be performing right now?
You're starting to sound like my stage manager. They'll call me when I'm needed.
I have to go. There's an old lady waiting for me.
Really? Well, I'm not one to judge.
Uncouth slob.
Hello?
The name's Denola, kid. But most people call me Don or Donnie. You get my gist? That's a nice suit. So what's your deal? You some sort of tycoon or something?
Well, not really. You see, there's this old lady who told me to put it on, and I...
Let me stop you there. I don't think I want to know more. Besides, you're killing my vibe with that sweet patootie over there, you dig? Hey, while you're here, you could do me a little favor. You take this note and give it to that dame behind me, will ya?
What is it?
It's a proposal of sorts, requesting we both make tracks to my suite. You get my drift?
I don't like the sound of that. Why is it so damp?
I soaked it in perfume. You don't know squat about wooing a dame, do you?
Gross. It'll cost a fortune to get the smell of cheap perfume out of this jacket.
What happens if we give it to her?
I've been asked to give you this.
Is this from that twit that's been making eyes at me all evening? I'd sooner jump out of this carriage window than rendezvous with that rotten egg.
Well, it's scented, at least.
Well, it certainly stinks of desperation.
We tell him the bad news?
I'll talk to him later.
Fair enough. Okay, let's keep moving on.
A little birdie told me that Lady Unterwald plans to retire.
And how did you happen upon that little nugget of information, my sweet?
You know I can't reveal my sources, darling.
Are these lemons free?
Do you actually want the lemons?
I might do. Well, I'll just take one.
Alright, who's this guy?
Hey there.
The name's Ron.
I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Can I help you, Arthur?
What kind of work are you in, Ron?
I'm an accountant. I'm in accounting.
Wow, talk about a dream job. I've always wanted to perform account analysis. So, you heading anywhere exciting?
Just the bottom of this glass for now.
What's that you're drinking?
It's a mimosa. A bottomless mimosa, if you must know.
A bottomless mimosa?
Mm-hmm. The bartender and I have a mutual understanding. I drink them, and he keeps them coming.
Tell me about the exciting world of accounting. I bet you get to review a lot of financial paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Hot damn! Do you know where I can find Lady Unterwald?
Who's that?
Lady Unterwald? Heiress to the Waldbahn Empire?
Uh-huh.
She walks around with a cane. She's really old and eccentric.
Doesn't ring a bell.
I should be going.
Mm-hmm.
Evening, barkeep.
Ah, what'll it be?
How'd you learn those fancy tricks?
You're looking at 2 weeks of bartending school.
Oh, worth every penny.
My parents would disagree with you.
Can I order a drink?
Sure. What did you have in mind?
I need a strong cup of coffee.
One steaming hot cup of coffee coming right up.
Oof, that's hot. I hope this suit isn't a rental. What's this?
It's a recorker. It reseals open bottles.
Oh. Can I borrow it?
I guess.
Thanks! They're filled with nondescript types of brown liquid. I'm not sure who'd drink these willingly.
They're an acquired taste.
Right, let's move on.
Oh, are you nearly ready? I'm not getting any younger, dear.
Alas, you cannot rush perfection.
My apologies. Am I interrupting?
Not at all, Arthur. I'll be with you shortly. Pierre should take but a moment. Oh, tremendous! I see even Arthur made an appearance.
I capture every detail in the frame, madame, exactly as I see it.
Well, I do wish you'd take some creative liberties, dear. We don't want anyone thinking I've got this many wrinkles.
As you wish.
We can attempt another portrait during my speech, if you like. Arthur, I've just signed another amendment to my will. It's by the window.
Of course. I'll keep it safe in the briefcase for now.
You'll have to accept my apologies for all the cloak and dagger theatrics. I must confess, I'm a little nervous about the speech tonight.
Ma'am?
It's going to ruffle some feathers. But do you think any of them are cut out to take over the reins? Bickering sycophants, the lot of them. They're just waiting for me to kick the bucket, you know. Oh, it makes my blood boil just thinking about it. Would you be a dear and open the window? It's getting quite hot in here. I need some air.
Okay,
It's a genuine Bureau Boy briefcase. Take the office wherever you go.
I know what's going to happen when I open the window. There's nothing I can do to stop it. Bye-bye, Will. Whoops.
That's better. I feel myself again. You might just be the most useful person here, Arthur. It's good to know I can rely on you. Now it's time to gather the family. This old lady's got a speech to make.
Oh, no.
Anything to look at, we might as well.
I knew I should have upgraded to the anti-gust model. How could I have been so irresponsible? There's a lot of guides and self-help books here. The drawer is stuck. If I wedge something in the gap, I might be able to pry it open.
But I don't think there's anything he's really got.
That doesn't need corking. I need to slide something thin and wiry between the gap.
Yeah, I think we come back there later, but
Whew.
not right now.
Just a glance at that fiery plant is enough to make my eyes water. I didn't know Lady Unterwald played an instrument. I've never been painted before. It all happened so fast. It's the Model 3 Whisper Note with patented quiet tap technology. There's a lot of bouquets here. I'm starting to think I should have brought a gift. The card was signed from a Mr. Jean Liu. A secret admirer, perhaps? The card was signed from a Mr. Jean...
Just to see if he was actually going to read it. I guess not.
The balloons are a nice touch. These petals smell quite fragrant. These petals smell quite fragrant.
Alright, let's move on to the speech. So this is the same scene as before.
Will, it's caught on the window.
Yeah, what we're going to notice is
still have time to grab it.
Arthur?
That bit of paper on the window actually was in the flashback right at the beginning.
Coming, Lady Unterwald.
All right, chop chop. Let's begin, shall we?
Meanwhile...
Are you sure you haven't just misplaced your room keys, sir?
Misplaced? Must I remind you of who I am?
No, sir. You've been very clear.
'Tis I, Herman Merman! Surely you've read the stories of my cases. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman.
Sorry, sir. Not a big reader.
Oh, not even Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin?
No, sir.
Good heavens! My point being, I don't misplace things. I solve cases.
That's excellent news, sir. I'm sure you'll have no problem with the case of the missing room keys.
Well, yes! You're quite right. I smell a rat, and I'm going to sniff them out if my name isn't Herman Merman! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for gathering here. There is a killer among us, but I assure you they've made a grave mistake.
They couldn't have accounted for the presence of a world-renowned detective. There's a detective aboard this train?
Oh, indeed there is.
Well, where are they?
'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
And you have experience in solving murder cases, Mr. Merman?
I need not bore you with the details. Let's get straight down to business, shall we? Behold!
Good heavens!
Lady Unterwald's final moments were captured by the renowned speed painter, Pierre Brosse. It's clear that nobody approached Lady Unterwald directly.
That means the attack must have been made from a distance.
Mr. Ackerman, you were safekeeping Lady Unterwald's last will and testament?
That's right. I had to oversee some last-minute amendments to the will.
Are you suggesting this amended will could reveal a motive, Mr. Merman?
Indeed. I believe it to be the smoking gun that will unravel this entire mystery.
Bravo, Herman Merman! Bravo!
Hand me the will, Arthur. We should be able to wrap this up in no time at all.
Oh.
Wait! You don't have the will? That was your only job!
I hope you weren't counting on it for your big reveal.
Well, I...
Herman, are you all right? He's gone quite pale.
I may be hard of hearing, but it sounds like our detective is out of ideas.
Uh-oh.
Is that the sound of another tunnel?
No! That's when the killer strikes! Help! Somebody get me out of here!
Herman? Well then. What do we do now?
I'm pretty sure that's where the demo ended, so it'd be good to carry on. Part 1, The Late Lady Unterwald.
I need to find out who killed Lady Unterwald, or I could be the next one to vanish. I'll need to talk to the other passengers. Maybe they saw something. Lady Unterwald's quarters could hold some clues.
Can we do anything to retrieve this page?
No! I can't lose it again!
God damn it.
It's moved towards the sleeper carriages. If I can get that will back, it might hold some answers. Ladder hemstitch, miter corners, 100% white linen? Whew, these are some high-end cocktail napkins.
You should expect nothing less on the Royce Express.
Evening, barkeep.
Ah, what will it be?
Can I ask for your advice, barkeep?
Ah, a bartender is always happy to lend a sympathetic air. What's troubling you?
I may have accidentally lost Lady Unterwald's will.
I'm no expert, but that document sounds pretty important. Are you working towards getting it back?
I think I can, but it always seems just out of reach.
Patience might be in order. I'm sure you'll get your opportunity.
Thanks. I need to find out who killed Lady Unterwald.
Well, that's a little above my pay grade. I suggest you keep exploring, and make sure you speak to everyone. The clues will come to you eventually.
Thanks. I don't really know what I should be doing.
Have you tried the Dirk Chiselton hotline? You can call via the onboard telephones if you're stuck.
All right. Actually, that's enough advice for now. I should get going.
What about rum?
Hello again.
Can I help you, Arthur?
I can't believe Lady Unterwald was killed.
Uh-huh. It's a tragedy, to be sure.
You still have no idea who she is, do you?
Not a clue.
Are you just gonna sit at the bar all evening drinking mimosas?
Yep.
Drat. That actually sounds great. I should be going.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I still can't talk to these guys. Oh, the twins are seated.
Hello there.
Hello.
Sorry about Lady Unterwald.
What do you want, Arthur?
Did you spend much time with Lady Unterwald?
Oh, yes, we had all kinds of meetings with her.
She used to have so many fun sayings.
Gunther, we need to discuss this bloated budget.
Hagen, we've experienced yet another cave-in.
Do we really need another tunnel here? Ha ha! Classic, Auntie.
Did Lady Unterwald have any enemies?
Yuck! Enemies are for poor people, Arthur.
The wealthy have adversaries.
They're a much higher class of opponent.
My mistake. I noticed the empty plates. Lost your appetite?
Don't even get me started.
We waited all this time for a table, only for the kitchen to close.
Hopefully it opens soon. I'm getting hungry.
Hunger is one thing, but I'm absolutely starving.
Is that right? Well, I'm positively famished.
Famished? If this wasn't a restaurant, I'd smack you across the mouth.
Not if I smacked you first.
What was that?
Nothing.
Did Lady Unterwald have any adversaries?
That's more like it, Arthur.
I assume a lot of people were jealous of her wealth
and power
and world-class railway empire.
Interesting. I should probably go.
Bye.
Farewell.
Psst. You delivered my proposal yet, kid?
Well,
Atta boy. You just watch and learn now. So, Dollface, how about it? I don't write love letters for every broad I see, you know. You should be grateful.
Oh, in that case, allow me to show you my gratitude.
You see, kid? It's that easy.
See you around, Arthur.
Unrequited love.
Okay, he dropped his room keys.
Don didn't even finish his meal. What a waste!
Just wondered if I could grab that knife. but I
Don
guess-
dropped his keys in the commotion.
I guess we got the keys.
I really should return them to him. The luggage room. Hello?
Okay, well, I can't just go in.
It's room 302. Hello? I guess nobody's there. It's room 303. Don? Are you in there? I could let myself in and leave the keys inside.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, I guess he's not in here.
What is he doing? Oh, that was on. Okay. Coat hanger sounds good. I think we need that to get in the drawer.
There are piles of wooden casino chips in these boxes. There's nothing in there I need. Looks like Don's been practicing poetry. I guess Don's been winning big at the casino. Everything's just been thrown in here. They've settled into quite a hypnotic pattern. I'll bet these look convincing with a lick of paint. That's a seriously powerful magnet.
He's got to be cheating, right?
Probably shouldn't steal this unless I really need it.
Really? Okay.
A tiny entrance for an unwanted guest.
I guess we've already left the keys then, if they're not in our inventory.
Uh-oh. Someone's coming. I better find somewhere to hide, and fast.
That's enough, Donny. Not only are you drawing attention to yourself, you're about to bankrupt the damn company.
I didn't tell you to fritter away her fortune bet by bet. Between the two of us, I'm not the bad guy, you hear?
Lady Unterwald is dead. Don't you think they're going to start digging for a motive? I've hidden the accounts in her quarters for now, but it's only a matter of time before someone starts snooping.
I'll bet the old bat took one look at the numbers in that ledger of yours and the shock killed her.
Ah, so it's all my fault. I suppose in your mind, I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. Don't be so absurd. We're done here.
Oh, you're not done until I say so. I have a feeling the authorities would find this very compelling.
It's all my fault. I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. You've been recording?
When you're in my line of work, you need a little insurance, you know? Consider it an incentive to stay in line. Besides, I've got a new scheme in play. I'm telling you, Bergman, I won't lose this time.
You better be right.
It sounds like Bergman has fallen in with the wrong crowd. I should get my hands on that ledger in Lady Unterwald's quarters.
Which I think I can do now I've got that coat hanger, but let's continue down here.
It's room 304. Hello? Looks like nobody's home.
Let's go back to his quarters. There might be something in there. Wooden hanger. Take all the hangers. Yeah, I don't think there's anything helpful there particularly.
It's room 306. Anyone in? They must have left. What happened here?
Quoi? What are you doing in here? Not another health inspector, we hope?
I'm not sure I can handle another inspection.
No, I'm an attorney.
Oh, zut. That's even worse.
So much worse. Can't you see the kitchen is off limits right now? Come back when we've cleaned up.
Okay, I'm going.
Okay.
They seemed pretty annoyed. I'll come back later.
Yeah, we'll go back later. Let's head for Lady Unterwald's quarters again, then. I think we can get in that drawer now. I think this is the hint line, judged by what the barman was saying, so I don't think we need to use that. Not now, at least. Bergman, have a chat with him.
Hello?
Ah, Ackerman, isn't it?
Arthur A. Ackerman, at your service.
I'm Caspar Bergman, the treasurer of the Lady Unterwald estate. Can you believe it, Arthur? What a messy state of affairs we've found ourselves in.
My feelings exactly.
Is there something I can help you with?
What do you think happened to Herman Merman?
I'm not sure. Perhaps he fled once he realized he'd painted a target on his back. Surely the killer would be working to address any threats, tie up any loose ends. Or looking like a particularly loose end, if you don't mind me saying.
Because I was handling Lady Unterwald's will and testament?
Precisely.
Who'd want to bring harm to Lady Unterwald?
Well, when you generate as much wealth, power, and influence as she did, you naturally create a few adversaries along the way, no?
Any guesses as to who the killer could be?
I'm sure there are many on board this train who felt spurned by Lady Unterwald, but I'm hoping to stay out of these proceedings where possible. I wouldn't want to make a target of myself with a killer on the loose.
You mentioned you're the treasurer to the estate.
That's right. I handle all the finances of the Vault Barn Company.
How exciting! Yeah, I've always been fascinated with expenditure control. What's it like working with the Gudrun twins?
It can be a challenge. They're not the most diplomatic pair.
I can see that.
Oh, I'm sure they consider me a pushover. There's only so many times I can say no to their bloated infrastructure budget.
How are the estate finances? Is everything in order?
Well, why do you ask?
Just curious.
They're all perfectly in order, I can assure you.
I should be leaving now.
Take care, Arthur.
All right, let's put everything on red.
Oh, he's doing stuff.
He seems to be doing well. Too well.
Oh yeah, I won.
Trust me, I've got a system.
That's what they all say.
Put it all on black.
When he gets the device out this time, we'll do the watching thing.
It looks like he's manipulating the outcome somehow. Hello!
Things are coming up green for Donnie.
Are you ignoring me?
Buzz off, kid. All right, I want everything on red.
Hello again, friend.
Now I'm starting to get mad.
We haven't spoken to him before, but okay.
I'm afraid the Royce Express has been slipping in standards for some time now.
But to have vermin aboard
love
the
it.
train, have things really got so bad?
I'm telling you, it was as big as a house cat.
How about we put it all on
revolting.
black?
Cheating strictly prohibited. There is to be no card counting, money laundering, cheating the system, winning too frequently, exploitation of everyday items, and or natural phenomena. Rule breakers will find themselves immediately ejected from the premises.
Yeah, we'll once we've gone through the train, we'll go back and we'll
put
steal his
everything
magnet
on.
and see what that does. We get a shoe shine?
Everything has been packed away. I must have missed their opening hours. It's nothing interesting. How are you holding up, Doc? Doctor?
I really thought Herman would be able to help us.
I think he's too distraught to talk right now. It's a harsh reminder of where Lady Unterwald fell. It looks expensive, and it smells like mahogany. Nah, I think enough people have died on stage tonight. This led to the backstage area before they locked it up. I suppose it's a potential crime scene now. It's the guest list for the green room. VIPs only. I don't recognize most of these names, but I see Herman made the cut. That's a hefty-looking ear trumpet. Any chance I can borrow it?
What could you possibly need it for?
I'm not sure just yet, but it calls to me.
You keep those hands off if you want to keep them.
Hello, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
You'll have to speak up, dear. I'm a little hard of hearing, you see.
Sorry, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Who's that?
It's me. I'm an attorney at law.
You're a terrible bore.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Who's to say? Now, what is it you want?
You're Arista Goodrun, aren't you?
Yes. Now what of it? Do you make a habit of bothering people and asking them stupid questions?
Were you at all close to Lady Unterwald?
Of course. She even gave my boys cushy jobs in the family business. Have you met them? They're imbeciles.
Did you also have a job in the family business?
I did. I never shied away from getting my hands dirty, you see. I'm an engineer at heart, always been fascinated by mechanisms. You know, I even helped design the Royce Express.
You said you worked on the Royce Express?
Oh yes, I know all her little quirks. She's not your standard steam engine, you know.
She isn't?
You're traveling aboard one of the first steam turbine locomotives.
What's a steam turbine locomotive?
I'm talking about steam power, boy! She may be experimental, but you're riding on the future of transportation.
Whoa!
If you ask me, too many naysayers are betting on diesel.
They are?
The Royce Express is a real challenge to that notion.
Do those twins always argue with each other?
Their constant one-upmanship is incredibly tiresome. Only last week they tried to lay claim to a designer sports bag.
It, didn't go well?
Oh, they argued back and forth for hours, tugging at it viciously. You should have seen their faces when I told them it was a cheap fake. Of course, by then, the bag was in tatters.
About your hearing device. Does it actually improve your hearing?
Oh, I can hear you just fine, despite my best efforts.
Any chance I can borrow it?
What could you possibly need it for?
I'm not sure just yet, but it calls to me.
You keep those hands off if you...
Actually,
Very well.
I should get going.
Farewell.
That'll probably go into play at some point, I imagine, that hearing thing.
Sorry, sir. The lounge and beyond are strictly off limits for now.
But there's a killer on the loose. I'm the only one who had access to Lady Unterwald's will. I could be next.
No exceptions.
I'm still Lady Unterwald's attorney. Let me through.
Sorry, sir. As I said, no exceptions.
I have a letter from the late Lady Unterwald right here.
This all looks to be in order.
So, I can go in?
I'm afraid not, sir. Lady Unterwald has passed on, after all.
I'm leaving now, but I'll be back. I need to find a way to convince that guard to leave his post.
And this might come in, be where exposing Donnie's cheating in the casino. Because that guard will probably be the one to sling him off the train. But we can run, that's good.
Put it all on,
Right, he was 303, I think, wasn't he? Was it this one? Yeah. Alright, let's acquire the magnet. Ah!
They've settled into quite a
Huh. I thought we could just come and take the magnet.
That's a seriously powerful magnet.
How will we expose him if not that way? Try talking to him in the casino?
It looks like he's manipulating the outcome somehow.
how about we put it all on...
I'm not sure I know the rules. Besides, it makes me dizzy. I'm not sure I know the rules. Besides, it makes me dizzy.
Woo! Money in the bag, baby.
I mean, we know he's cheating.
Hello!
All right, I want everything on black.
Is someone there?
Good evening, sir. Aren't your eyes open? Are you not awake?
Are we shaking hands now?
Don't waste my time, kid.
Hello?
Put it all on,
Oh,
red.
boy. It's old clammy hands again. Aren't your eyes open? Are you not awake?
What's going on here?
Don't waste my time, kid.
Okay. I guess we'll work that out later.
All right, I want everything on black.
It'll cost a fortune to get the smell. It looks like he's manipulating the outcome somehow.
Oh yeah, I won.
Okay.
How about we put it all on?
Why don't we go and talk to the guy? Talk to the barman first.
Evening, barkeep.
Ah, what will it be?
Yeah.
I should get going.
Maybe talk to Bergman again? They didn't seem to get on.
Hello?
Hello again, Arthur. How can I help you?
Yeah.
I should be leaving.
Take care.
We try to go into the kitchen again, potentially. They might have opened up now. Or not.
You again?
Oh, zut! The attorney has returned.
Can't you see the kitchen is off limits right now?
Come back when we've cleaned up.
Okay, I'm going. I think this was Lady Unterwald's husband. I wonder what happened to him. George Unterwald. A loving husband. Gone, but not forgotten.
Checking out the room again, I suppose. I don't know why I can't take the magnet.
They've settled. I have no clue what these are for, but I bet Don's up to something shady. Everything's just been thrown in here. Wouldn't want it to spoil.
So we've recorked the champagne. I got an
I
achievement
guess Don's
for it.
been winning big at the casino.
I don't think that really achieved very much, though. Okay. Well, why don't we try the hotline? See how that mechanic works. Oh no.
Hello? I guess nobody's home.
Thank you for calling the Royce Express onboard service.
Lady Unterwald, you're alive?
This call may be recorded for training purposes.
Oh, it's just a recording.
Welcome to the Dirk Chiselton hotline. Stuck on a puzzle or don't know what to do? Consult with the best detective in town, Dirk Chiselton. I can provide you with hints and clues, depending on how far along in the case you are. If you can't find the hint you're looking for, you probably don't need to solve that puzzle right now. Just hang up when you're done. All right. What do you need?
I need a hint. Lady Unterwald was murdered. What should I do?
Ooh, sorry to hear that, pal. If you suspect
I need another.
Have you tried talking to everybody aboard?
I need another.
Head to Lady Unterwald's quarters.
Yeah, but I can't get in there.
I tried.
There's a chance it flew by the...
Lady... I need...
You'll have to gain access to passenger quarters.
I need an...
You'll need to access Herman's quarters.
That's enough.
Okay, well, I don't know if any of that was particularly helpful, because, I think what I really need to do is, get Donnie thrown off the train.
Nope.
Yeah, I did wonder about that. We stick a lemon in the mouse hole? I don't know what that would achieve.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Just to quickly check the time in the video. That's just over an hour, so I think that's probably a good place to leave it for now. I'll have a mull on it. I'll probably go and talk to that guard in front of her quarters. It doesn't seem like the game thinks that should be something that's too big of a deal to get past. So there was a dialogue option I'd not chosen, so maybe we'll go that route. But we'll leave it there for now. Hopefully you've enjoyed this first episode. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. If you enjoyed it, if you could hit that thumbs up button, that'd be great. And you know, if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that, that would be amazing. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.